What's up, everybody? Another day of push and record and talking to y'all. And if you're wondering where all your money went, it's probably because you're broke. And I'm going to go over some reasons why today. One of the first things about, trying to get your finances together, or like really understanding them, is probably because you need a budget. You need to know how much is coming in and how much is going out. You'd be surprised. A lot of people don't do that. It's hard, it's like, especially if you're spending a lot, you're like, I don't want to be doing all these transactions and stuff. But one of the things that kind of helped me, and this only works if you're good at credit cards, like using your credit card and paying off the balance at the end of every month, like at least your last billing cycle. I do that, and I like to put all my bills on one credit card so I can kind of see like the spending for that. If you're like spending on gas, maybe you put that and shopping on another credit card, and that way when you go to pay each balance at the end of the month, you can kind of look at all the expenses that month and see if anything pops out, and you have like a running like sum of all that stuff, so you can kind of compare it to the month before or the months prior and kind of see like your spending. A lot of people are doing the financing stuff these days, or what I like to say is buy now, cry later. Smart people say, I'm not going to buy anything unless I could buy it twice without a problem, or 3 times without a problem. Like, you want to be buying things that you can afford. You don't want to just be spending all your money on stuff. So, don't go trying to like pay off things in months and stuff. Like, the only times I'll be doing that is if they're like, you get $1,000 off your tires if you pay them over the next 6 months, and you don't get any interest before like you pay it in that time. So those are the only times I do it, and I only do that because I'm good at paying things like that. Like, if you're not good at that stuff, just pay for it when you have the cash. Don't pay for stuff on credit. Another thing is you're probably, one of the things that I always say is that drinking was like a huge part, like an aha moment for me for spending money, because not only was I just not going out on the weekends anymore, I was not coming home drunk and getting stuff on Uber Eats or buying Ubers because I'm drunk or whatever the hell it is, like buying drinks for everybody at the bar. You just start figuring out different things to do. Lately, I've been like really focusing on trying to be at home, go on walks, enjoy running club, like things that are free, that actually bring value to my life. Those are things that, have helped me save money. Being out and being social, that's expensive these days, so it's just kind of not worth it. These are all things that have helped me with my spending. Meal prepping, having meals throughout the week for lunch or dinner, and just knowing that like I don't need to depend on eating out. Those are huge things, man. Maybe it's lifestyle creep. Maybe you got a raise and you think you have more money, so now you're going to spend more money. Like, if you're making more money, try to figure out ways to spend more money, and that's where like the magic really starts happening. Lifestyle creep is a real thing. If you're trying to keep up with the Joneses, like, you got to stop comparing yourself. You're not there yet. You need this money, and you need this money to be working for you. So go back into some investing and everything. But essentially, I'm just giving these tips because like not enough people are giving you real talk. Try this. Try budgeting. Open up a simple spreadsheet on Google Sheets and write down everything you're spending in 3 days. Don't even try to spend less. Just write down things that you've spent money on. And I bet you'll be surprised how much money you're spending. You got to get it under control. Like, doom spending is a real thing. People are like hating their lives right now, and they're like, I'm already $10,000 in debt. What's $11,000, right? But that's not the way to think. It really isn't. You'll never pay it off, and you're gonna die broke. We don't want that. That's what we're trying to avoid here. So, these are the reasons why I'm giving you these tips. You don't want to be living paycheck to paycheck. You got to figure out some side hustles. I know it's hard. I know, like, you're watching these videos, you're like, how do you start a side hustle? Like, I take photos for people, and there's a lot of times people ask me to do work because I'm good at stuff, and I just don't feel like working. So I get it. We're lazy as humans, but stop being lazy. Get off your ass and make that money, especially if it's like, just go do it. I could preach about this stuff all day long, but I pretty much got all my points out. Hopefully this resonated with you. If you're like, you know, I do spend a lot. I do doom spending. I do buy things on credit. I don't pay back my monthly income statements. Whatever it is, like, get it under control. I know it seems like it's impossible, like you're already down this path, but if you start tomorrow just really thinking about, like, I'm not going to spend money today. I'm not going to spend money the next day. Take it day by day. Shit really adds up over time. So that's all I really got for this video, guys. Hopefully it was helpful. My name is Sai, and I make videos like every day trying to help people out with whether it's money or being creative or just following the life you want to lead, because I'm doing it for myself and I just want to bring everybody along with me. So shout out to everybody that's subscribing, commenting. Leave me a question down below. What do you want me to talk about? What can I help you with? Just let me know and I'm gonna do my best. So I'll see you guys in the next one, all right? Peace.